Hello, good morning. It is catalog launch day. Yay! Um, so excited. I love catalog launch days. There's so much going on. It's always so exciting. So, I've posted a ton of stuff on my blog all about what's going on today, what's going on during Sale-a-Bration, all about the new catalog, the 2 classes that I have. I mean, everything that is going on right now is posted on my blog. So make sure you, there's a link in the video description. Make sure you head there, check out my blog, check out everything that is going on because it's a busy time right now, guys. All right, before we get to the project, we're going to go over a few things really quick. I know you guys want to get to the super cute project, and it is super cute. I just want to remind you about Paper Pumpkin. If you want to get this month's Paper Pumpkin, you must subscribe by January 10th, which is already coming up, you guys. It's already going to be January 10th. We only have 5 days until January 10th, so this may be your final reminder to get Paper Pumpkin, but that's not true. I'll remind you again tomorrow. And also there's the add-on kit this month too. So the Paper Pumpkin kit this month is 8 cards, but if you want to make boxes too, there's an add-on kit as well. So make sure you check out Paper Pumpkin. There's a link to subscribe also in the video description. So good news, guys, our basic white products are now available. So I think it was last month that I told you that the paper mill that made Stampin' Up's Whisper Away had to close due to COVID stuff, and so Stampin' Up had a new white coming. This is basic white. So these items are now available. So it's all the same items that we had with the Whisper White, the same cardstock, the same envelopes. There may be just a slight difference. I actually have, I placed orders this morning and I have some of this white cardstock coming to me. So as soon as I get it, I'm going to compare the Whisper White to the basic white and we're going to see exactly what the differences are. But I'm so excited. We have white products again, white envelopes, white note cards. So if you need to stock up on these, make sure you get them. They are available now in my online store. All right, guys, I have 2 classes going on right now, 2 events. First up is Card Crate. Now, Card Crate I do every single month. It is $35. It includes free shipping. You get $20 in products. It's such a great deal. This month I am featuring the, let me see, do I have it here? I do. I am featuring the Always in My Heart bundle. I don't have the dies on hand right now. I'm featuring the Always in My Heart bundle. This is such a fun stamp that I've been playing with it a ton. So this is what I'm featuring in my Card Crate. So I'll give you guys a quick little sneak peek. This is a box that we're making, and then we're also making 3 cards. Now we're actually only making 1 or Valentine product in the Card Crate. So I'm taking this Valentine's, what I think is a pretty clear Valentine's stamp set, and we're using it for all kinds of other things. So don't cross it off your list just because it's a Valentine's stamp set and you don't think you need a Valentine's stamp set. So Card Crate, all the information for that is on my blog. Again, the link is in the video description. And then I have a Stampin Bingo coming up this month too, which I'm super excited about. I am featuring the, and I just lost the name of it, Sweet Strawberry stamp set, which I think I also have right here. Yes, I do. I'm featuring this stamp set for my bingo event. The bingo is $30. That includes your game boards, make and takes for 4 projects. We're going to play 3 bingos. It's all going to be done via Zoom, so we'll be able to interact. And so those cute little projects, I'm going to show you these real quick, but they are so cute. These are some of my absolute favorite cards, especially with that strawberry stamp set. So if you want to get in on the Stampin' Bingo, there's a link in the video description that heads to my blog that talks about all about that. Okay, guys, we're here. Yay! Sale-a-Bration is the best time of year, you guys. Best time of year by far. You are rewarded for all of your purchases, and I can show the inside now. Yay! So there are 2 different levels of Sale-a-Bration. There's a $50 level and there's a $100 level. So with every order you place, you're going to earn free stuff in here. So there's lots of stamp sets, there's lots of paper. The $100 level items, there's a bigger stamp set, and then there's a bundle with a stamp set and some paper. It's all fabulous, you guys. I have it all. I've been using it all. I love it all. So when you place your online order, if your order is $50, you're going to get to choose 1 of the level 1 items. If you place a $100 order, you can choose 2 of the level 1 items or 1 of the level 2 items. So it's really, you can customize it to whatever you want, and there is no limit to how many items you can purchase, how many items you can earn. So check this out. This is only through February. These are exclusive products. These will not be for sale after Sale-a-Bration. If you want any products in this this catalog, you have to earn them, and the only way to do that is by shopping. Now, also during Sale-a-Bration, I also want to mention this amazing offer, the Join offer. If your wish list is really long, this is really the best deal for you. For $99, you get to choose $125 worth of product, and you also get 5 stacks of designer series paper. Now, I only have one of them. This is the Brights, but you're going to get DSP from all the color groups. So the Brights, the Subtles, the Regals, the Neutrals, and the in colors that are 2020 to 2022 in colors. So, but look at these amazing DSPs. Now, these DSPs are not available to purchase. These will be in the next annual catalog, which is coming out in May, I think. So the only way to get these DSPs is to purchase that starter kit. So when you purchase a starter kit for $99, you choose $125, you get 5 packages of DSP. That makes your starter kit over $180 in value. So it is a phenomenal deal. So make sure you check that Join section out in the Sale-a-Bration brochure, because now is the best time to join. And then after you purchase that starter kit, you can place orders, you get discounts on your orders, and you still get all the Sale-a-Bration benefits. So it's a win-win-win. Okay, today we're going to use this adorable suite, the Snail Mail suite. Now, if you don't have a catalog, if you're in the United States, you don't have a catalog, please let me know. I'd love to mail you one. If you don't have another demonstrator, I would be happy to get you one. Just send me a message or send me an email. So this is the card we're making today. It's a fun Z-fold card. So we're going to go over all of the details, but it is so stinking cute. I just love this card. And we're actually using every single product in this suite. So we're using the bundle, the twine, the resin hearts, and the paper. And the bundle is pretty affordably priced. You can get the entire bundle for only $69.50. So that's a pretty good deal for everything in the bundle. So we're going to make this fun card. So let's get started. Let's talk about our supplies. Now, there are a lot of pieces to this card. So let's just start with our card base. So I have a piece of Bermuda Bay. This is 11 by 4 1/4, and I have scored this at 2 3/4 and at 5 1/2. So let me grab my bone folder. So this is the base of our card. This is your basic Z-fold card. So you can see it makes a Z. Well, it makes a Z. Well, no, which way is the Z? This way is a Z. There. I was looking at it backwards. So it makes a Z. Okay, so that's your basic Z-fold card. Now we're actually going to make it like a double Z-fold card. And so this piece that I have is 10 by 2 1/4, and I have scored this at 4 1/2 and 7 1/4. Okay, and all of the measurements are going to be in my blog post tomorrow, and I will make sure to put them in the video description on YouTube. So if you're watching on YouTube, then you have them. If you're watching in the Facebook replay, go to my blog. It'll all be there tomorrow. So we've made another Z. Okay, so this will just, once we get all of our DSP on here, this will just lay right on here. You want the longer side in the front, and that's how you make your double Z-fold card. So isn't that cute? And it's super simple, but when somebody gets this, they're like, oh my gosh, they're magical. I don't know how they did that. So it's such a fun card. Z-fold cards will be your go-to for sure. Okay, let's put down some DSP before we start assembling everything. This is a new Sale-a-Bration DSP. We're using the Oh So Ombre DSP. So let me show you guys. This is, it's in the Sale-a-Bration catalog. This is all I have from my pack so I've used a ton of it, but I have another pack here. But there are 4 different colors in here. There's Bermuda Bay, Blackberry Bliss, Granny Apple Green, and Rococo Rose. And they're just beautiful. They go from dark to light, and there's solid images, and there's little dots, and it's just such a cute DSP. So I'm looking for my adhesive. My goodness, I haven't even started, and I'm already lost. Okay, so this piece of DSP is going on the inside piece right here. So this is 4 by 5 1/4. So we're just gonna stick that down right on the inside here. And then I have a piece of DSP that is, oh my goodness, where's my notes? 2 1/2 by 4. And this is gonna get glued on the outside right here. Okay, so we're using the Bermuda Bay side, the All the sides are gorgeous though. So this gets glued on just like that. Okay. Now let's work on our real red piece. This is our real red piece for our Z fold. I have a piece of, this is the Snail Mail DSP, and it's so cute. So these are little blushing bright hearts. This piece is 2 by 3, and this is going to get glued on the bigger part of our Z fold card, and I'm going all the way up to the edge right here. So this is the fold, and I'm doing this upside down just to, this is right side up, so my hearts are going right side up. And you're going to see it doesn't go all the way to the end, but that's okay because we're going to cover up this much of it, so there's no reason to waste that DSP. You can cut it by 2 by 3 and get a ton per sheet. Okay, and then these pieces will get glued in here, and these pieces are, did I write these down? I'm not sure I did. These are 2.5 by 2, and these will get glued in here, and that's where you're going to write your message. So if you don't want to write a very long message, this is a great card because there's not a ton of room to write a message. You can always write it on the back too. Okay, but we're going to do some stamping before we adhere that down, but we are going to adhere our Z fold down. So I have the 3 panels here. I'm going to put adhesive on this back panel. Okay, we're going to put quite a bit. You can also use your super strong adhesive, your Stampin' Seal. Okay, we're going to open that up, and I'm going to adhere that down kind of right in the middle onto the back of my card. So just like that. So this is the only thing that's adhered now. Okay, now with my card closed, I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive right here. And then, so I've only put, I don't know if the adhesive is showing, yes, I only put it maybe on like the 3/4 of an inch there. I'm just going to fold that down. Did I score this wrong? Oh, bother. I think I did score it wrong. How did I mess that up? Okay, guys, we're gonna go with it. Actually, let me just, we're gonna force it. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna just cover it up. I will make sure to correct those measurements. I will need to go back and see what exactly I did wrong, but I will make sure and correct those measurements before my blog post. Okay, so there we have that. So I'm gonna be pretty daring. Let's see if I can get this DSP up. Not messing it up. We'll see. I do take apart my cards quite a bit. Not on camera, but on other places. Okay. I will double check those measurements again, guys, for sure, and get back to you. Okay, so that is how it's supposed to look, just like that. Okay? Super easy. Even though I made that look really hard, it's actually super easy. And so you have your Z fold, okay? So that's the base of our card. So we're gonna get back to that in just a minute. We have all of our stamping to do. So these are our little inside pieces. So I'm going to use, this is the Snailed It set that we're using. I'm gonna use this little heart. And let me get my real red ink. And I just wanna add a few little hearts on the inside of this, on the inside of my card. So just a few little hearts, one here. And I think just another one just like that. Okay. That is all the stamping we're doing with the real red. So let's glue these on before we lose them. Then so they fit right into these 2 spots right here. I honestly don't know how I measured that wrong. So I'll double check that. Okay, there we go. It's possible that I scored wrong and my measurements are correct. That is entirely possible. Okay, so that is our the base of our card. So let's stamp our snail. So I have the little snail from the set. We're going to color it with our Stampin' Blends. So I'm going to use my black Memento. Make sure that's nice and inky. I did re-ink this, so it's super inky. Okay. Perfect. Oh, love it. He is so cute. Now our greeting, I'm actually die cutting from DSP. So I've already just cut the little speech bubble out here, and the dies have that little speech bubble that you can cut out. So we're going to cut that out from the DSP. So, got ink all over my hand. Oh, sorry guys. I always forget to turn off my notifications, and since I haven't gone live in a while, I'm a little out of practice. Okay, so the 3 blends we're using are Bermuda Bay, Pool Party, and Real Red. So I'm going to start with my Bermuda Bay. This is going to be for the snail's body. And let's see, I'm just trying to get my lids off. I'm going to start with the dark, and he's going to be darker down here on his belly, and we have little, the artist put in little dots so we know that he's going to be a little darker there. He's going to have some dark shadows under his shell too. Okay, and I'm going to go in and I'm just going to blend those out with my light Bermuda Bay. Color up here. The Snail Mail suite, or the Snailed It suite, I don't know. I think it's called the Snail Mail suite. It was one of the very first things on my wish list because it is so cute. But there's a ton more in the catalog that I've just been playing with that I just love. Okay, so just darkening up his belly just a little more. And we'll just blend out those. I think my Bermuda Bay light might need to be replaced. I think it's been used a ton. So, okay, so that's his body. And I'm going to close my dark. We are going to go back to the light a little bit. So I'm going to use my Pool Party, my light and dark Pool Party. And I'm not going to do too much blending with this one because I want those lines. So on these little lines, I'm going in with my dark. And I'm making it pretty dark, and we'll go over it a few times to make it a little darker. And then I'm just going to kind of follow the curve of his shell. This is with my dark marker again. And I'm just leaving a little shadow. I don't know, yeah, just like a shadow. And just kind of follow that curve around. This is with the dark again. Okay. Just kind of go in. Perfect. All right, now I'm just going to go in with my light. And actually, I'm going to use my brush tip. This is a bigger area. And I'm not going to blend it out too much. I just want to add the color, that light color, because I really want that harsher line on his shell. So that is the beauty with the blends. You can give them as much detail as you want, or as little detail as you want. So I'm going in with my dark again. And the more layers of color you add, the darker it will get. So again, I'm going to go in on these parts of his shell. So perfect. And then I'm just going to take my dark, or not my light, this is my light Bermuda Bay, and I'm just adding just a little bit more shading. Not a ton, just a little bit. Okay, so cute. Let me see if you guys can see all that detail. He's really cute. Okay, now for the little gift on top, we're just coloring that Real Red. That's just going to be simple. I'm actually going to start with my light. Real Red I find bleeds pretty easily, so I don't like to add a ton of Real Red. So the less Real Red you add, the better it'll reduce your chances of bleeding. So I'm just going to color that with my light, and then I'm just going to come in and just add some dark details with my dark. Just in the opposite corners is really all I'm adding detail to. And after it's dry, if you feel that it's not dark enough, you want to add more detail, just go back in with your dark and add more detail. Okay, so that's all of our coloring. So it's pretty simple, but he's really cute. So let's get our dies out and let's do some cutting. So we need this guy, and we need the little speech bubble. Okay, now you guys, another item that is available today. Let me grab it. It is the little baby, the baby cut and emboss. It is my favorite. I use it all the time. It sits on my desk and I use it all the time. Okay, I'm going to line these up, and I'm actually using some Post-it tape to hold it in place just so that our dies don't shift in transit, and so we get a perfect cut. And I've already done some other die cutting ahead of time, and I love that this little speech bubble just cuts out those the paper, and the paper says hello in multiple different languages, so you can really kind of go crazy. This Post-it tape is, I think, it's not very sticky anymore, so I'm just trying to get one last use out of it, but we'll see. Hopefully it doesn't shift. Okay, so we're going to cut these. Squeeze it in. Oh, it's going in crooked. Hang on. There we go. There we go. Yay. Okay, perfect. This little machine, I mean, it is just, it's kind of crazy how the little tiny machine can bring so much joy, but it does. There's our snail. And now the tape doesn't want to let go. There's our hello. Move those out of the way so we don't lose them. And then other die cutting that I have done ahead of time from that same die set. I've cut this little like postage stamp tag. It's like a giant stamp. I've also cut the little mushroom. And then I wanted a little grassy border on my card, so I pulled out my special day dies and I use this grassy border. This is in the annual catalog. It coordinates with, I think, the, what is it called? Special Friends, maybe? I'm not, it'll all be linked up, guys, don't worry. All right, we do have another piece of that Oh So Ombre DSP. This piece is, I think, 2x2. I lost my adhesive again. Here it is. So we're going to build up our little scene. And actually, I'm going to start with my grass because we're going to have to trim that. This Oh So Ombre DSP I love because it looks like a little sky, which I just love. So I'm using my Tombow. And I am just going to adhere that to the very bottom. And then we'll just trim off anything that hangs over. So trim that off. Trim that off. So it's a great way to use your scraps of granny apple green. So cute. All right, now we can adhere this onto our little blushing bride piece, a little stamp. This just fits right in those little stitched lines perfectly. Just like that. So cute. So now let's put on our snail. Oh my gosh, you guys, I have no dimensionals. Oh my goodness. I've been using up all of my dimensionals and I have no dimension. Okay, don't worry. I have dimensional sheets here. So we're just gonna cut these up. I'll just cut up strips. That's fine. I have tons of packages of dimensionals. Nobody freak out. They are just, I just don't have any out. I meant to grab some and I forgot. So we're going to put our snail on dimensionals, of course, or on adhesive, dimensional foam adhesive sheets as it is in this case. So we're going to just kind of stick him on there. Now for our little mushroom, I put that on, but I didn't like that the sky was showing through on it. So I'm just going to back it with a scrap piece of white. So I'm going to take my Tombow and I'm just going to put a few little dots of adhesive on here. And then we'll just stick that onto our white cardstock. We'll give that a second to dry and then we'll just trim around it. Okay, so let's bring back in our card. This is going to go in right here. So let's get some more, need some more foam adhesive sheets. These are phenomenal. If you guys haven't used the new foam adhesive sheets, they're just sheets of dimensionals. And they are amazing. Okay, I love them. I've been cutting everything with them. If you have a real intricate die or something that you want to pop up, it is fantastic. Just cut them with the dies. All right, this is going on here just like that. Our hello is going to get popped up. So let's cut a little piece of that. And I think this needs to be trimmed down just a little more. And let's see, we'll get it all on here. Perfect. There we go. And we're gonna stick this on the DSP over here. Just hello. Okay, I got glue on my table. All right, now we're just gonna trim this really quick. It doesn't have to be perfect because nobody's gonna see the white underneath, so don't stress too much about getting it super perfect. Okay, there we go. There's our little mushroom, and I'm gonna put that on with some liquid. You could also use glue dots. If you don't want to use the Tombow,
you could definitely just use glue dots, and I'm just going to stick that a little bit behind the grass there. Just stick that down, just like that. It's so cute. It's coming together, guys. A couple more things. All right, so from that Snail Mail suite, we have these adorable resin hearts. Oops, I don't want the white one, just want the red. These adorable, adorable resin hearts, and let's see, I have it all over my hand now. Okay, let's grab another one. They are so cute. I'm just gonna put that right below the hello. And for a final touch, we have the Snail Mail Baker's Twine pack. This is how much of the white I have left. Yikes. I love Baker's Twine, so when we have 2 different packages of Baker's Twine in this mini catalog, so you guys know I'm all over that. All right, I'm cutting a double piece of it, so I just folded it in half, and we are just going to tie this. I'm going to loop it through, and we're just going to tie this over here on the end. Okay, sorry, you guys are going to have to watch me tie a bow. So sorry, now with Baker's Twine, I just tied in a knot first, and that stabilizes it, and then I'm able to tie a better bow. So maybe that's why I like Baker's Twine, because I don't feel like I'm all thumbs with Baker's Twine. Okay. Although I think I'm making this look pretty painful. We'll see. Okay. All right, there's our cute card. Isn't it adorable? So we have a cute little Z-fold card now. On this one, I added some of the shimmery crystal effects on the mushroom, on these little circles on the mushroom. Just went in and added the crystal effects. This will take, I don't know, about an hour to dry. So if you need to mail this soon, this might be a step you leave off. You can maybe add Wink of Stella instead. But I just thought this added a really fun little shine to our little mushroom. I think I need more of this. So I'll have to add that to my next order. So let me pull this one out. This one's already dry, but it just adds a lot of shine and sparkle. So there you guys have it. So if you need to shop for any supplies, I do have a new host code for January. So shop my online store using this. Remember, Sale-a-Bration is going on. With every $50 you spend, you are going to get free items from that Sale-a-Bration brochure. If your wish list is really long, consider purchasing that starter kit. I have an amazing team. We'd love to have you on my team. And I will be back tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock for my weekly Facebook Live. And I'll give you guys a cute little sneak peek of that. We're making this cute little box. It's so cute. Okay, so if you want to see that, you'll have to come back tomorrow, 3 p.m. Mountain Time. And I think that's it. You guys have a fantastic Tuesday. Happy catalog launch day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.